One of my thesis advisors came to me and said, I think you should read The God of Vengeance, which was his code word for saying, I know you're a lesbian Jew.
What the story presents us with is a Jewish house whose first floor functions as a brothel, while the second floor is home to the brothel owner, his wife, a former prostitute, and their daughter, who's being raised as a traditionally virtuous girl. And the girl becomes very friendly with one of the prostitutes. They have very touching love affairs. That is the lesbian scene that later drew much attention to the play.
God of Vengeance opened on Broadway in 1923, and the moment it opened, everyone was arrested and thrown in jail, and there was a really fascinating obscenity trial that ensued.
The love between these two women is presented in the play as equal to Romeo and Juliet, which is an extremely radical act for the beginning of the 20th century.
The husbands, the wives, the still married.
Indecent is a love story. It's an unlikely love story. A very unique challenge to this play is that there's so many levels simultaneously playing out. So there's a troupe that comes back to life to tell the story of God of Vengeance. Then there's the scenes that they're actually playing, where they sort of fall into a character in 1923. A word of Paula's is double consciousness. There's a constant, persistent double consciousness in Indecent.
Yes.
Is there a specific moment?
You're filling in this history and you're bringing back this time and you don't remember the ending.
We're directing it together, we're envisioning it together. It's a very shared process.
Molière was inside the troupe, and so you write for the troupe. And so this kind of back and forth, I feel that I'm going to be the scribe for all of the impulses in the room. The play God of Vengeance and what happened to God of Vengeance is very pertinent to us in the 21st century in America. We are at a point in time that's very similar to the 1920s and 30s, when there was great cultural fear, great anti-Semitism, great fear of immigration, extraordinary homophobia, and that we often say, well, that can't happen here. Nice.
This is the Grand Theater. It's at the corner of Grand and Christie. The front is elegant, beautiful. People are beautifully dressed. This explains to a large extent the immense popularity of the Yiddish Theater.
We have incredible growth of theater. And we keep saying, oh, it's dying, it's dying, it's dying. Yiddish theater is not dead. It has not died. And if that's not dead, neither is American theater.
What I say?
Oh dear, I'm sorry.
No, my God, no, it's just, you said it all, it's perfect.